Lulu mentioned to Olivia you're back in town. Welcome home.
Thank you, thank you. So tell me, how are you enjoying elected office?
It is simultaneously fulfilling and exhausting.
Well, cleaning up those man-made disasters, that's a taxing business, isn't it?
Yes, and I'm glad you're here to hold me accountable.
So, Mr. Mayor, what brings you by?
Your brother. It appears someone is making a documentary on Ryan's reign of terror.
Yes, presumably someone just interviewed Scott Baldwin.
And I can only imagine what juicy sound bites he served up. Look, this city has already suffered enough with bad publicity. I mean, we were just getting back on our feet with this earthquake.
Right, and I agree. The city needs more good news, a minimum of bad.
Yes, I'm glad to hear we're on the same page. So when these bloggers or interviewers come calling, just politely decline to comment. With a lack of cooperation on your part, I think they'll just move on and leave Ryan where he belongs, in the grave.
Perhaps Ryan's due a resurrection.
Jason?
It's wishful thinking to assume I can quash this story simply by refusing to cooperate. I mean, my own stepdaughter is spearheading the Invaders coverage, and Scott only shows that people are still willing to speak of my brother.
But no one as credible as you.
There's no denying Ryan's existence, or even his place in history. The press doesn't need me or Felicia to tell this story. And Lulu convinced me that Ryan's survivors have a better shot at shaping the narrative by participating than by sitting it out.
Yeah, making it more about them than Ryan.
I think it's naive to presume that you can control the final product. I mean, these filmmakers are going to just edit this story to suit their own purposes.
Then, at the very least, we'll be able to show Port Charles as the fine and fertile community it is today.
Thanks to your leadership, Mr. Mayor. Speaking of, isn't your special term about to come to an end? Why haven't I seen anything about a re-election campaign?
I'm taking a minimalist approach. I mean, why spend a lot of money when I'm running unopposed?
Unless Laura were to change that.
So,
What do you say, Laura? Throw your hat in the ring. Give Ned here a run for his money.
Laura, you are a vital voice in this community, and I look forward to working with you to improve our fair city. But the general election is only weeks away, and the ballot is closed. So I'm afraid you'll have to wait the 4 years to contend.
well, in the meantime, you can expect to hear from me on your radio call-in show.
7 p.m. every Thursday. I'll be ready for you. Kevin, think about what I said about downplaying Ryan's story.
Good night, Ned.
Good night.
Well, just who the hell does he think he is to tell my wife not to run for mayor? Of all the pompous, condescending, blowhard politicians,
Ned's right. It's too late for me to mount a challenge, Kevin.
Alexis nearly defeated him after swooping in to replace you at almost the last minute.
Yes, but it wasn't so late that she couldn't get her name on the ballot.
Mount a write-in campaign.
You're serious?
My heart broke last year when you had to drop out, and I wasn't alone. You're a hero to a lot of people in this city. Frankly, I think it's downright undemocratic to deny them the chance to elect you.
Kevin, putting a campaign into motion this quickly, it would be a mammoth undertaking.
Yes, it would take all your time and energy.
And it would take me away from you.
But for the greater good. And if it means uplifting this city, I'll take the hit.